I have some important channel announcements for y'all. Hi, and welcome back to Just Another Stitch. For those that don't know me, my name is Connie, and I'd like to welcome you. And if you are new, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how you found out about my channel, and let me know a little bit about yourself so I can start to get to know you better. So today's video, I encourage everyone to watch the whole video. I have a lot of important announcements that I'm going to be making. Some things are upcoming things for my channel. So let's get started on the announcements. All right, first I'm going to turn off my green screen because it'll filter out the green on anything I show when I have a background picture up like this. So I'll be right back after I turn the green screen off. Okay. See, this is my green screen. All right. So the first thing I want to talk about is I had asked for testers for my Christmas truck beanie. It's a knitted beanie. And at this point, I know I definitely have 6 testers for it. So I know I have enough testers. And then on top of that, I had some people that I contacted directly either through email or Facebook Messenger. And those people, if I hear back from and they want to test it, I will still allow those people to test it. And I do have a few people I am in communications with that might be testing it too. But unless something happens, I should have enough testers. But never fear. If y'all are wanting to test knit for me, I am working on a new design. And this one, I think is going to come out so adorable. And I have this vision in my head. This is the progress of it so far. And as you can see, look at how I did the nose. I have the, you know how on a gnome, the nose stands out? So I'm going to be doing that on all the gnomes. I only did the first one so far. And then once I finish the beanie, I'm going to come back and attach yarn around the nose. So the beard will look like a beard on an amigurumi. And I think that's going to be so cute. So I do need testers. Someone that thinks that they can do color work or already knows how to do color work. And color work really isn't that hard to do. But if you are interested, contact me at justanotherstitch2020@gmail.com. Okay, now I can have my green screen again. I'm done showing y'all green. I will also be doing other pattern designs coming up. I have a lot of ideas in my brain. So I will be needing testers. Anyone, regardless of if you've told me previously that either wants to crochet test for me or knit test, please send me an email. And I have a more organized way to keep track of who I can use as possible future testers. Because in the past, I would always jot it down in a notebook like this. I keep a lot of notes. I go through notebooks like crazy. But the thing is, I forget which notebook I write things in and where in the notebook it is. So even though I wrote down who wants to test for me, I don't remember where I have that information written exactly. So I came up with the idea I'm going to keep a file on my computer. That way I know where it's at and I know who wants to test for me. So anyone interested, regardless if you told me in the past, I'm starting fresh. Send me an email. Let me know what you're interested in testing, if it's knit, crochet, or both. And I'm going to start a list that I know where it's at. Moving on to lives. Tuesday, which is tomorrow, the 19th, I will be going live at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And my guest star will be Kim with Kim's Crochet and Knits. I'm not sure yet what the topic's going to be. I gave her a few ideas. I'm waiting to hear back from her. But we will have some form of a topic. And then I am kind of redoing how I do my live schedule in a way, but this is only to do with who's on my lives for the most part. Because each month it just kind of sneaks up on me. And it's extra work having to find people to come live with me for each live. So I'm doing more of a set schedule when it comes to my guest stars, where they'll come live with me on a certain day every month. And this is what I have so far. Now, either the first Tuesday of the month at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, or the first Saturday of the month at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. One of those two lives, I'm going to do it where I invite a different guest star each month. Or I might do where I open the panel where those that want to come jump up on the panel can jump up. It is possible I could be by myself on those lives. But I'm kind of leaving that open in a sense based on, because one of those spots I need to get a guest star for a regular basis. So I can be flexible which one I do the guest star and which one will be inviting the guest or doing open panel. Because I do need to fill a few live spots. So anyone interested, email me. So the second Tuesday of the month, and all my Tuesday lives are at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. The second Tuesday will be Granny D every month. Unless something happens where my guest stars can't make it, then either I'll try to get someone else to fill the position or, for that day, or I'll do open panel or go by myself. All right. So the third Tuesday of every month will be Kim with Kim's Crochet and Knits. Now, what would normally be the fourth Tuesday of the month, I will not go live on Tuesday. I will be doing the live Monday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And that was because it worked better for Regina with Morse Knitting, because she's off on Mondays and she wanted to come live with me regularly. So that week, the fourth week of the month, it will be on Monday. There won't be a Tuesday live. Monday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm Central Standard Time. All right. So Saturdays, I already discussed the first Saturday of the month. The second Saturday, my weigh-in with Connie live, it will be Jane with Scraptastic Yarns. Now, there is a possibility I could invite a third person to come live with us, especially if I feel like somebody would make a good guest star on a specific topic to do with weight loss or just being healthier type thing. All right. The third Saturday, there will be an alternation going on. This this past Saturday, I had Jessica Wilson live with me. So the next Saturday, which is January, it will be Krystal with Krystal the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. And she will go live with me every other month. So like January, March, etc. will be Krystal. Then February will be Jessica Wilson. April will be Jessica every other month. So the fourth Saturday of the month will be Krystal with Krystal's Crochet Cubbyhole. And my Saturday lives are at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Then for December, since the fourth Monday of the month falls on Christmas Day, me and Regina won't go live on Christmas Day. We're going to push our live back to Wednesday, December 27th at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. But that's just for December. And then there is a fifth Saturday for December, December 30th. And I need somebody to fill that spot. And anytime there's a fifth Tuesday or Saturday, I'll try to get somebody to fill those spots. If not, I'll do open panel or I might be by myself. But ideally, I'd like to get somebody just to come up that month for that live. All right. So now we're going to get into collab lives. Just Be Stitching, which is me and Pam with Be Creative Crafts live. We will be going live January 1st at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it's going to be on my channel in January. And the topic's going to be gloves. So that's it. And when we'll be doing our next live. And ideally, we're trying to do our lives the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time now. Then the Yarnaholics plan to be back in January. We're going to try to get back to coming live on a monthly basis. Now for January, I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing Thursday, January 11th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. The only Yarnaholic that we still need to check with is Cindy with Pups and Crochet. So Cindy, if you're watching, let us know if that date works for you and everything. Now, after we plotted this live, I realized it conflicts with Pam with Be Creative Crafts Thursday live. So probably in February, we're going to try to do it on a different day of the week. We're still kind of discussing things, but we are coming back. And I'll keep y'all posted on everything. And guess who else is coming back? The Southern Crocheters, which is me and Barbara with Crochet Therapy. Our next live will be the third Wednesday of the month, which will be January 17th at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So we'll be back this coming year. And normally we try to do our lives the third Wednesday of every month, and it will be 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And we will be adding a third Southern Crocheter. But y'all have to wait to see who that's going to be. Oh, and I did forget to mention the Yarnaholics. For those that don't know, the Yarnaholics is me, Krystal with Krystal the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady, Cindy with Pups and Crochet, Stephanie with Life and Stitches, and Lisa with Coping with Yarn. And all the channels that I mentioned on this video, I will put their links in the description box. Please check out all of their amazing channels. All right, so that's it when it comes to lives. I have a 3-year podiversary coming up. Now, I think it's actually December 30th, my podiversary, but I'm going to celebrate it New Year's Day, January 1st. And I'm basically going to do like I did for my birthday bash last year. I'm going to do a pre-recorded video sharing the prizes. Some prizes will be US only. Some will be worldwide. Some will, you might have an option where if you live in the US, you get this. If you live outside the US, you'll get this. And I will announce for each prize what's what. Just pay close attention. That video I will be putting out on the 1st. I'll give everyone 2 weeks to enter. I feel like doing it this way gives more people a chance to enter. Now, one thing I am going to do a little differently, you will only be allowed to win one prize for it. That way, more people have a chance to win something. Because when I did my birthday bash, it seemed like some people didn't like that some people won more than once. And this is something, for some reason, the giveaway tools tend to do that. I don't know why. I have no control over it. But I do want to see more different people winning a prize. So it will be one prize per person. Once you win a prize, that's your prize. That's how I'm going to do it. And I am taking prize donations. And this is something I don't want anybody ever to feel like they have to do. I love y'all all the same regardless. But if anyone can and they want to, just send me an email and we'll get that all worked out. But as of right now, I do have a good amount of prizes, lots of chances to win, and a lot of really awesome, amazing prizes. So be on the lookout for that. And when it comes to my Santa, well, my Christmas plaid Santa hat, there is another chance to currently win that pattern if y'all are interested in winning it. If you go to my live that I did Saturday with Jessica Wilson, there is a replay giveaway. There's a keyword to enter. You'll find this at the end of the live. And I'm going to pick the winner or winners depending on my mood. Well, a lot of times I go by how many entries I get, how many winners I pick. But I'll pick the winner sometime Thursday. So there's still time to enter. And let's see. Oh, yeah. I have to look at my notes. Starting in January, I want to try to start doing either a crochet stitch tutorial, or I might do like a knitting stitch, or it could be a technique for crochet or knitting. Like I might do the feather stitch, or I might do front post double crochet stitch, or how to do knit one I'm sorry, knit front and back. I plan to do something along those lines for tutorials. These won't be pattern tutorials. This will be more stitching techniques. And ideally, I want to put those videos out on Wednesdays. But y'all know me. Sometimes I may not actually get it out on the day that I aim for. But that is something I am plotting. Also, starting in January, I want to do a beginner knit series. I want to redo a lot of my earlier knit tutorials because one, I was new and I was more awkward doing tutorials, and I used a camera that had trouble focusing, so there's a little there's a blur. I can still tell what I'm doing, but I do want to try to make those better quality. So anything that you want me to cover that's beginner knitting, please either let me know in the comments or send me an email, and I'll work on trying to cover that in this series. But like I said, this is more like beginner. So that should be coming. And hopefully I get better at doing more pattern tutorials on my channel. I'm still not the most comfortable filming myself crocheting or knitting in front of the camera. So I'm trying to get more comfortable with that. I really am. And I'm not the fastest at getting tutorials out. I'm really not. And speaking of that, the knit along that I was gonna do for Halloween, I had too much going on where I never got the videos out for the whole thing. So my plan is I'm gonna rework up that beanie, refilm, and aim to do that knit along for next Halloween. Now, I may not do it as a knit along. I may just do it as a tutorial. But I do intend to still show y'all how to make that beanie. And I feel like I need to refilm it because I would have to refilm it, even though I still have like all the coverage for it. It's a lot to go through, and I want to feel more organized when I put the tutorial together. And I don't feel organized with that coverage. But it is eventually coming. And again, I apologize for the delay in that. I kind of had bad timing for that knit along, but there will be at least a tutorial for it. So I think that covers everything with the announcements. And like I usually say, if there's something you want to see on my channel, y'all can let me know. Some things I may not know how to do yet, where I won't be able to do it, at least not yet. And some things will take me, time to get to, because like I said, I am not quick with getting tutorials out. It's something I really need to work on more. And I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. But anyway, I hope y'all all have a fabulous Yorny day. Be the light and bye.